Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
Episode 179 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, and we're also sometimes known as
the Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
This is a monumental occasion. This is the very first broadcast from the V2V Club in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. And we couldn't have this very special show without a very special guest. The queen of the scene, Tina Vonteese.
Evening.
That big build-up, and you just understated it.
Can you just move those? Put your circular saw away, love.
Yes, you might hear in the background we have several workmen, and we had a work lady earlier on. We've had work ladies in earlier on in the week.
Yes,
we've had Mrs. MS Chaps.
We have,
and I challenged her because we've got some big lockers here at the V2V Club, and we've got some smaller lockers. So we played a game of how small a locker Mrs. MS Chaps could fit into.
I mean, she's dinky anyway. She's so tiny.
She's Kylie Minogue size. You could put her on a key ring. And I challenged her, and apparently she accepts any challenge.
Is that what that banging's for?
That might be something else.
It's come out now if you want.
Our other big helpers have been Mrs. Curious Dubster.
Oh, she's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, this lady has spent the entire month so far in the toilets.
I'm going to start calling her George Michael because she just spends most of her time in the men's toilets.
So, you gentlemen, when you come along to the club, I want you to appreciate the toilets.
Absolutely.
They have been worked on incredibly hard, haven't they?
Stay out of the ladies.
Now, talking of clubs, I've got a little story for you.
Okay.
A man goes into a club, and he's been down the gym, for a few months. He's all buffed up. He's looking his best. You know what I mean? He's worked on himself.
Yeah.
And the lady sees him, and he goes up and he just flexes his abs, and she goes, "Oh, that's impressive." And he goes, "That's 100% dynamite, baby." Do you like that?
Cheesy, yeah.
No, it's not cheesy, it's a cool chatham. And then he kind of, turns around and he flexes his calves at her. And she goes, "Oh, blimey, she's getting quite hot under the collar." And he goes, "That is 100% dynamite, baby." And then he says, "Would you like to come with me to the playroom?" So off they go to the playroom. A few seconds later, she runs out screaming. And somebody at the bar says to her, "What on earth's happened?" She says, "Well, I've just seen how short his fuse is." There you go.
Very good, very good.
So here we are at the V2V Club with the fantastic Tina Vonteese.
As promised, we did promise, didn't we?
We did. We promised that Tina would be back on the show.
Well, you've let me back after 6 months.
We have, and we're all sitting here in the end of January in our coats.
It's bloody freezing.
It's absolutely
Surrounded by plasterboard.
Yes, it's a work in progress.
And dust.
I know. Yeah, my cold is gone, but I'm so bunged up with sawdust.
I've got to say, I'm impressed.
Really?
I saw it a couple of weeks ago, and it's transformed. You've done a hell of a lot of work. Your volunteers have been absolutely...
Oh, they are.
They must have really rocked their socks off.
Oh, they have.
I mean, now you've got things like fire lights and
We have.
warning lights
Yeah.
and smoke detectors and safety.
And walls. We've got a Legionella test on the bar.
Super loos and all that business.
Yeah, they are. They're very posh.
I think you're on the final stages now, but it's that whole roping it together last minute.
Do you reckon?
It always feel like a refit when I used to do.
I think the thing is, it's just there's so much goes on in your head because you're constantly thinking about decor and what we need to get and what we need to buy, and like Mr. N's thinking about all the other stuff that needs doing, like setting the bar up, and
then in the middle of it, we add things to it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little story, and this is a real story.
Oh.
So you might have seen Rogered as you came in, and Rogered found for us some wood. He said, Mr. N, I can get this wood because we're going to build up a VIP bed in the Paris room. Okay. So the VIP bed can overlook the menage a trois of commoners. of peasants.
Nobody's common.
Okay, so it's going to be the VIP bed, okay, the big bed overlooking like the mass last days of Rome.
Oh, Caligula again.
Okay, and Roger says, Mr. N, I can get a pallet for you, so we can build this. I'm not sure a pallet, I'm thinking like fruit and veg pallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go off.
I can just see it now. The local DPD depot is now on a search to find out where its bed's gone.
It's worse than that.
It
gets worse and worse and worse. We went off to a secret location, and it was pretty high security. Well, it was all legit. This was all legit. I'm not going to say where it was, but there were aeroplanes flying around. And as you probably passed the pallets, Tina, on your way in,
you couldn't miss them.
It was the size of, I would say, a small ship.
I thought it was a Viking longboat in reception when I walked in.
This thing is huge.
You could put Daniel Lambert on there and send it off as like a Viking funeral.
The thing is that...
I'm getting concerned about him now. He's coming up with some pretty weird ideas.
When we arrived, it was still in one huge piece, and Roger had spent I don't know how long sawing it in half. Because
cabin girl had promised to take him the electric saw.
Yes, she did,
and she forgot. So he sawed.
Classic.
He sawed through what is the Titanic.
He's now got biceps the size of Mr. Dynamite from earlier, but he probably hasn't got a very short fuse.
There was about a 2 foot piece, wasn't there, that we were struggling to get through. We were jumping up and down on this thing.
Yeah. I would say it's 20 foot of literally train track.
Sleepers,
railway sleepers,
and then the wood that they have on scaffolding.
Scaffold boards.
That's basically what it's made up of. This thing is solid.
Yeah.
And the four of us, it was chucking it down with rain. It was freezing cold, and there we are jumping up and down. Trying to get this thing to split in two.
Are we going to spend the whole evening talking about you bouncing on bits of wood? Or I can see this conversation getting extremely interesting. So,
come on, my lovely. Tell us what you've been up to.
What have I been up to? Right. So, since July, what have I done? Oh, right. So, appeared on the podcast.
Yes.
And that was great fun, actually. I really enjoyed coming back on again. And
it was great to have you back.
That was about the same time as we had the whole situation with age-related signing on to websites and listening to things and all that malarkey over Twitter and all that stuff and everything. Yeah. So it was quite refreshing to actually realise that it was well received and wasn't sort of, how can one put it, censored out of society. Because we're all worried about the impact of that, and it seems to have settled down, which is good news. Right, that's the political bit out of the way. I'm not going to do any more politics. No, I'm not mentioning it. So what did I get up to? Well, as usual, do my usual little bits and bobs, go to my local gay bar, end up in a nightclub, normally on a Thursday night, to be honest, because I love doing that.
Thursday nights were always like the night back in the day.
Back in the old days, Thursday night was ladies' night.
Yeah.
And that was the night you could... Well, we won't go there. Which is why you always phoned in sick on Friday and Saturdays off to recover. So that Prides. Oh, there's been some amazing Prides this year. I was really, really quite proud, actually, because I went to the smallest county in the country, Rutland.
Yeah.
And they put on probably one of the most amazing Pride events. They took over the whole marketplace, they had a full sound system, the whole community came out, and it was just it was a beautiful day. The weather was lovely as well.
Oh, is it the first one they've done?
They've done them before, but never on that scale.
Okay.
And I've got to give a shout out to Hannah Rack. She was behind she was one of the main instigators and motivators behind bringing that together. And the guys from Swingathon came down and supported, and they helped. And also Red was there. The amazing Red.
Yeah.
She certainly got that market town bouncing a little bit. So that was good fun. And that sort of brings me on to sort of August again. And towards the end of August, we had the Leicester Pride. And it's just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the community was fantastic. I did a bit of a sort of a pre-party naughty Pride night on the Friday with my sort of great pals from Inclusion and other people. So we sort of descended upon the naughty pineapple, and we had a wild night. I think we finished at some ungodly hour of the morning, and then one of those things that you do in a community, someone who wanted to express themselves the way I express myself, I sort of said, what are you doing tomorrow? And she said, nothing. And I said, right, here's my address, get a taxi, come to mine. She said, why? I said, well, tag along, let's do Pride. Never been out before. We got dressed and transformed into Pride Queens and that sort of thing, and did the whole march, and she was totally elated.
Oh, cool.
Wow. She felt so safe.
Good.
She had a wonderful time. We got up to lots and lots of shenanigans in the Helsinki dance tent. Slut dropping and various other things. And just generally having a wild time. Not drunk or anything, just loving the atmosphere. Yeah. Almost getting drunk on the atmosphere, which was great fun. So that was sort of Leicester Pride.
Did Nuneaton or Warwickshire have a Pride? Warwickshire.
We did Nuneaton Pride as well. Yeah, we did Nuneaton Pride. Yes, fair play to the Mayor of Nuneaton for being photobombed by Tina. Not quite sure what he made of it, but we had a wild time, and that was good. And again, that's a nice event. Lovely atmosphere.
How nice would it be? Was that last year or?
Last year,
Last year. So how nice would it be to, maybe we could organise...
They do something in June,
a Pride. So if we could organise a June Pride party.
Yeah.
An LGBT Tina's party, maybe if we can smooth talk you into it.
Well, it's something to bear in mind, isn't it?
That'd be awesome.
We did similar events at... God Rest the Curious Club, which is reopening soon, which is good news.
We heard.
I'm really pleased, and I'm really looking forward to visiting.
Yeah.
And hopefully supporting them a little bit, see what we can do.
I'd like to put it out there that the V2V Club is not in the same premises as the Curious Club, because we get asked that a few times.
Yes, we have been asked that a few times.
Are you in the same building? We're like, no, we're not. Completely different place.
I must admit, I really feel for Paula and Marcus and Debs because of the trouble they went through with that building.
Yeah.
It was just structurally unsafe, and they did the right thing by calling the shots and saying, no, safety first.
Absolutely.
And, it's all well and good being a club, but as you've now found out yourselves, how involved it is to jump through the hoops and to provide a safe place as well as adhere to all the current legislation.
I have to say, an SIA course, fire extinguishers and Legionella tests are not the most sexiest thing on the planet.
But a necessity.
So that was sort of August. September, we did another one of our parties. We absolutely rocked the place, literally. I was lucky enough to have Red, Lifestyle Lounge Manchester. Lovely lady. She's mad as a box of frogs when she's behind a DJ booth, but she's bloody brilliant.
Red Ammunition. I love Red Ammunition.
And we really did have a fantastic night. That was great fun. And then someone came up with the idea about, why don't you do a Tina website? So
good idea.
Because you've got all these different things that you're up to.
Yeah.
And why not combine it all into one place?
Yeah.
So I did sort of, shameless plug, www.tinavonteese.com.
Nice.
Guerrilla marketing is available. Because it combines everything. So it's got my socials on there, as well as listing events and things like the V2V podcast, where you can actually listen to the V2V podcast just by clicking the link, and it opens straight to a Podbean.
Fabulous.
So you don't have to go through Spotify and register and all that malarkey.
And it's all free on Podbean. You can just listen to it. You don't have to sign up to anything.
Exactly.
It's totally free.
It's sort of anonymously anonymous, which is great. So you don't end up with a track history on your Spotify account if you're listening. Which is something actually you have to be careful of.
Yes, we may have got several people into trouble with that, haven't we,
We have
in the
heard
past?
a few stories.
We are sorry.
So yeah, I did that. And then, in all honesty, Halloween, that's my favourite time of the year.
Yes.
We ended up doing a photo shoot for a good friend of ours, did some modelling in a beautiful little place near Rugby for them, in costume, obviously. That was great fun. I'm not so sure about the pub across the road when we went for a bite to eat, when Elvira walked through the door with a slit up her skirt right the way up to her arse cheeks, dressed in black, and it's raining. By the time we got back across, the bottom of the dress had now, well, I was wet halfway up. Moist, but not in a good way. But we did have a fantastic meal, and a shout out to Frank actually and his crew. They had a wonderful time photographing, and the photographers all got some great content from us, which was good. It was all clean, nothing naughty. Good textures.
Nothing naughty with Tina Vonteese.
So as a sort of a gesture, and also because I was being damn nosy, I wanted to go up to Manchester. And so we booked into a little hotel, and we went up to Red Ammunition's Club, Lifestyle Lounge, on the Eccles Road.
One of the very first clubs in the country.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Do you know what? It's amazing. It's like a rabbit warren, but at the same time, it's great fun.
Did it start off as like a pub that just became...
I think it did.
That just became like a swinger's den.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's got a beautiful new pool table as well. The base is gorgeous. And there's a hot tub, there's a disco, there's bar, there's different levels, there's a dungeon. She's got everything in there. Rooftop terrace.
Wow.
And then an attic playroom that's extremely naughty. And there's a dungeon there's a basement down the stairs. There's more playrooms down there. So I'll tell you what, it's
huge.
It's a bloody TARDIS. But credit to her and Stu and the rest of the crew there. Lovely people, great atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, it was like walking into Friends Bar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Getting there was interesting because our Uber driver, obviously, local knowledge not quite as good as it should be, dropped us on the wrong side of a very busy road. And me and Chloe were sort of like, oh, great, where's the pedestrian crossing? There isn't one. So I said, right, okay, let's wait for a spot in the traffic. I went, no, sod that. So I literally just walked straight out. I was wearing my dress, my favourite witch's dress, and the slit was right up here, and I was wearing stocking suspenders and a pair of foot-me heels. And stopped the traffic. The guy in the white BMW, I still look at the look on his face. On one hand, his jaw was hanging open, his tongue was there. Chloe wasn't exactly not wearing a lot either. And I think he may have caught a glimpse of my Adam's apple, at which point I think he probably thought, oh my God, what have I done? So we had a great night. And we got peckish at the end, so we descended on this little pizza shop as it was shutting, and then invited a load of swingers in as well. The poor guy was supposed to be closing at 3 o'clock. He didn't get out till 4:30.
Oh, bless him.
Well, we were all stuffed like butcher's dogs. We had a great time.
You need a pizza shop
You do.
near a swingers club.
You do.
Yeah, food.
You need one.
Food. You've got a kebab place around the corner.
We've got a Greek place, so
Yeah.
we've got Greek food, Taste of Athens, and we've
Is it
got...
bankrupt? Oh no, that's Greece. Isn't it? They've recovered now, haven't they?
I know. I think it's because we're buying so much Greek food from
Western
the
Union.
economy back in the black.
And we've found another hidden gem.
We have.
Which is?
Just the other way, just round the corner, Mr. Rooster.
Mr. Rooster.
Is that the
Pizzas, chickens.
chicken, kebabs?
Kebabs, that's the one.
I know the one. They're great in there.
He's
And
super, super lovely.
So we've already got Taste of Athens that said that they'll do food for us, and Mr. Rooster has said
Yeah.
we're going to do pizza parties.
Oh, well, win-win chicken dinner. Well, no, you haven't got that. So that was Halloween. So we had a wild time at Reds. Loved every minute of it.
That's cool.
Beautiful club, lovely atmosphere, wonderful people, and do you know what? The locals, they were great fun. We had some right giggles, and then Blackpool. I went to Blackpool again. Club play. Not been to Paul's place for a long, long time. It's lovely still. It really is. Love the place. Great fun.
Is that,
Lots and lots of
is that a
giggles.
small club or a big club? Can you describe it for us?
So Club Play used to be, many, many years ago, if you look on an ancient map, it was a railwayman's working club. Right? And it was the LMS Railway Club. Right? And then I think it changed into various different things and sort of ended up as Club SX, and then became Club Play, still owned by Paul and his crew up there. And it's deceptive because you literally walk around the back from the Tesco Express, up the alleyway, round the back, and you've got this gate, and then it just opens up into quite a big venue. So you've got a large area downstairs, you've got big changing area, got a separate new dungeon there.
Yeah.
Then upstairs, it's just stretches for ages. Lots and lots of different playrooms, all different themes. Nice and warm upstairs. Big staircase to get up there. Toilets and things like that. Fantastic. It's bring your own booze, and it's a really nice atmosphere there. So I did a bit of a gig there, and we had a bit of fun. It was good fun, and then we sort of were still feeling a bit sort of leery. So we thought, I was with Chantel at the time, and we needed to get a taxi. So she stood by a lamppost, and the Uber arrived very quickly. So we disappeared back into town. This was getting very late. And we'd been out the night before to the Flying Handbag, which is one of the biggest gay bars in town. Went to the Pineapple quite a few times, because obviously Curious, sadly, wasn't around at the time. Ended up at the Attic. So,
The new Attic?
We'd lost our venue because of the unfortunate situation, and I'm so glad they're coming back. And I contacted Ron, and I said, Ron, is there anything going off on that Saturday night? And he said, what do you mean? He says, can we come along and do a buy two so that our guests aren't let down? And he turned round and he had a word with the manager and the rest of the crew and came back to us and said, yes, you can.
Brilliant.
And 200 people later, we had an absolute wild night. The rest of the guests were there as well. And it was made quite clear to them that, you know, they're here. And the atmosphere was really good. They had a wild night. There was no drama whatsoever. There was nothing. It was fantastic.
That's so good.
We had a wild night. We had a great time. And we didn't go rubbing it in people's faces, you know. It was all safe, sane and behind closed doors and lots of open doors and lots of straight people that were suddenly very curious, which was great fun, which is always wonderful. And as I say, ladies, I know what sort of porn you watch sometimes. You can watch it for real when we're at it. You know, it's like gay porn, isn't it? But that worked out really well, and so much so that we're going back again.
Hey!
And
So when are you back? When are you back at the attic?
we're going back in March, and then we're doing by two at
the V2V.
V2V. Yes. You've very kindly invited us. We're going to do a Friday.
Yes.
And it's taken quite a bit of working out to make sure that we don't clash with other events.
Absolutely.
Because
Put a lot of thought into this, haven't we?
the Friday night market at the moment is very concentrated. To the point where, one, the community's probably going to not be able to sustain it. Let's be honest about it, because we are a niche within the community.
And finances are limited.
People, I can't believe, So you kindly invited us, and that brings us on to the question of how do we make this work?
Absolutely.
Yeah, as we said before, we needed Tina to get involved in this because this is really important to us, isn't it?
Absolutely. We've done Pride with you at Leicester, which was one of our most fun days ever we had with yourselves.
Oh, your eyes were wide open all day.
It was amazing. That's such fun.
The Dodgems was good fun as well. That was we had a giggle watching the Dodgems.
Tina did bump me several times. I have to say, she was ruthless.
Payback's a bitch.
Ruthless to me on the Dodgems. And honestly, and I've said this off microphone, and it wouldn't have been the same if we hadn't have had Tina at the club. So thank you. You said that we invited you, but thank you we're honoured that you're bringing By Two to V2V, because it is such an amazing party. And I think it fits V2V so well because it's so open to just people who are just curious.
It's the same concept you got in some respects with your Vanilla to Vixen.
Yeah.
In the sense being with your Vegas Vixen, with the fact that being a Friday night, guest listing single gentlemen and vet them so that we can get a nice balance for people. Allies would be welcome as well, rather than just saying, no, you can't come. And making it a dedicated by night on a Friday night isn't really practical. Because most of the by nights that are on Friday nights are by only. So it's like the catch-22 situation. How can you try if you can't? If you can't even get a feel for it.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
totally.
absolutely.
And you need that social area where you know that you can go and just sit and have a giggle, have a laugh, meet new people.
Yeah.
But you need that.
But like I say, that option is going to be sort of vetted as well, so that we're not going to, how can you put it, shock and upset people.
You want the right sort of people.
Yeah. Which brings us on to this whole big awkward question in the room about identities and how people present, and
it obviously has to fit in with our licensing here at the club.
Yes,
because obviously as a private members club for swingers, we have strict licensing that we have to adhere to, which we're happy to, because it's for security.
Yeah.
So we have to know everybody's name and address when they come in. They have to have photo ID, and obviously that includes your gender.
Yeah.
So
on the gender trail, which is always going to be a hot potato, and you're always going to offend people. We don't wish to offend anybody, and I don't wish to offend anybody. I've lived in this community for probably far too long. Someone was talking to me the other day about that, actually, and said, do you remember at Street Life there used to be that black gothic woman behind the DJ booth up in the window back in the 90s? And I'm like, yeah.
It must have been your mother, Tina.
Nobody ever knew who that was.
That must have been your mother, Tina. It couldn't have been you.
And nobody ever will. But seriously, joking apart, so how does this sound, everybody? And I'm throwing this out to you guys as well, because, you know, we have this whole thing about transgender people that have made that life-changing commitment to change their gender, and those people need to be acknowledged.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they're on their journey, you know, and they're in various parts of their transitioning, if they've got any sort of documentation that will validate their life-changing movement, their life-changing direction, that counts in their favour as presenting legally as a lady or a gentleman if they're going the other way.
Yeah.
And that's what you would accept
Yes,
as
absolutely.
a club. So if someone has a gender recognition certificate, where they're changing their rent, or they've got a driving licence or a bank card or something, and they're presenting a large percentage of their life in that form, you would class them as female.
Absolutely. Because some people, you go, obviously, your gender recognition certificate, but you may not have gone and changed your passport yet. You may not have changed your driving license.
It's an absolute legal minefield for people these days. And they're not making it any easier for people.
So as long as you've got one of those things, your gender recognition certificate, that's all you need. And it's a legal document.
It's acceptable to... As far as society is concerned, and as far as we're concerned as a community, you have made a commitment.
Yeah.
And that commitment needs to be respected and honoured, not questioned and judged.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the other important thing to make as well is that obviously here at the club we have we have male membership and female membership. Once you've signed up, that's all you're ever going to... We're not going to announce it as you come in. Here we have another gentleman, you know. Here, everybody be upstanding for this fine lady. We're not going to be doing that. So once you've signed up, that's your own private...
It's confidential between you and the club.
Absolutely,
yeah.
And the documents that you use and check are all just validated, and then that's
absolutely,
it.
Yeah.
And it's stored securely and safely.
Legal purposes, and that's it alone.
Yeah.
So, where do I fit in? I'm a dick with a chick. So, and that's not me being disrespectful
I'm just trying to work that out. My brain's
I'm a
going.
TV, trans T-girl, cross-dresser, TV, CD, call it what you want, right? I'm not committing to go on a journey. I'm just really happy to express myself in an alternative way.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love that. And that's my thing. So I am still a single male.
Yeah.
Simple. And that's not taking away from the fact that T-girls are on that journey, because we enjoy living our lives alternatively.
Yeah.
And I think the thing you just said there, Tina, is that you're happy. That's the key, isn't it? As long as people are happy.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And again, as I say, I do not wish to offend anybody. I may have offended people, but the whole situation is this whole thorny issue of, you know, some venues have a halfway house.
Yeah. So the single ladies membership is £10. The male membership is £20.
That's lifetime.
That's a lifetime membership.
Yeah, one-off lifetime membership.
But for such events as yours, or as we're planning,
non-specific.
Yes.
Gender pricing.
Exactly. So definitely.
It's
100%.
£20 a human.
For
example, or whatever we quoted. I can't remember the figures now. This is going to be really interesting. It says £10 on shelf, love. I'm having it for £10. But it's just gone through the till at 35. I'll get the manager. Christ almighty, we're going to all build. Here we go, this is it. So it'll be on the website, the price, the ticket prices will be there.
I was just going to have a look and remind myself of what we talked about.
We haven't put them on the website. They're not on the website yet.
I think we said something like...
all three of us sitting here. All three of us.
Play the elevator music.
just play the
This
elevator.
shows you how fluid the situation is. Anyway, coming back to the situation, the pricing for the event will be on the website. Single gentlemen, we ask you to just email the V2V if you're interested. You will all be welcome. We will have to cap numbers so that we get the right balance.
Yes.
It's exactly the same as what I do with Buy Two and what I've done with Naughty Pineapple and other clubs, where we do limit the number of single gentlemen so that the balance is right and the atmosphere is right.
Yeah.
Likewise, if you're couples, it doesn't matter how you present. We're not worried. Although we do find quite a lot of couples... it does become a situation where it's like, who's the actual lady? Because it's great fun.
Yeah.
And with the guys, it's like, male couples, they're fantastic. We have such a laugh and banter.
Yeah.
And the single ladies, you'll feel safe, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Single
Absolutely.
T-girls, open arms. And hopefully we should have a reasonable DJ for the night, working on something.
Brilliant.
She says, looking across the room. At the same time, I've got something up my sleeve.
I'm feeling very nervous.
So you should be.
We are so super excited for it.
So we're going to do one event to start with. It's not going to be every month because we have to balance it out.
Yeah.
And also, as your club grows and evolves, I generally find sort of with the market as such, because it is so competitive and it's so busy.
And it's growing at such a rapid rate.
Yeah, but don't mess up everyone's lives by expecting everyone to commit to everything because they can't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to be fun.
Yes, absolutely. Don't hold events for just events' sake.
No.
This is it.
Yeah, you've got to have it for a purpose.
Absolutely.
It's got to serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably 4 times a year we'll do something.
I'm so excited.
I am really excited about
and then
this.
as an intersection to that, it'll be something similar to maybe what I've done with other venues where I just suddenly randomly message them and say, do you know what, I'm not doing anything tonight. It's all right if I come down and do a bit of a show and tell for BDSM, let people have a tickle, have a play. Here's a feather, see what you can do with that. But no, seriously, there will be opportunities to do a little bit of show and tell, that sort of thing. When I'm not busy raving in town.
I mean, if you guys are listening, if you never had the pleasure of watching Tina do a demonstration, it is just one of the most incredible, exhilarating experience.
And educational.
So educational.
I was talking to this with Mr. Curious Dubster, and he'd only seen Tina once.
Yes.
And he knew straight away, it's like, that was Tina Vonteese.
Yes.
It's like, it was legendary.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking earlier, bless him, because he's working away still, bless him.
You can hear his drill.
Yes.
He's drilling hard in the ladies' lounge.
And I said to him, we were asking him if he could remember where he'd seen Tina do her demonstration, which I believe was at the Attic, and he said it was the most erotic thing him and Mrs. Curious Dubster had ever seen. So...
Blimey. Probably somebody else. Do you know what else we did?
What did you do?
Well, so we got to the Attic, obviously, and then we got tangented off to talking about this. Went to Mirage.
Connor
and Debs.
We love Connor and Debs. We absolutely adore Connor and Debs.
So we turned up on a cold, wet, damp, miserable November evening.
Good for the cabbages, though. A lot of cabbages growing around there.
Careful.
It's the east of England.
It's practically up near the Wash. Up near the Humber estuary.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we went to that venue. It's lovely. Do you know what? They've got some really good events going on as well up there.
Beautiful club.
I like
It's
it, yeah.
Stunning club.
It's well appointed, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's
really lovely.
It's kind of a club, an escape. if you want to escape.
Yeah.
They're finding their way as well, because they're pretty new to it, aren't they?
They are, bless them.
I know the poor guy was intimidated when he started trying to give us a tour, because straight away, sort of the lockers and everything, we had a giggle with that, and then because we were a crew, and it was the wacky races by night. It was almost as if they're sort of, oh my God, Tina's coming. Oh, the inclusion crew's coming. Oh my God. Stand by your beds, everyone. Ready to be judged, you know what I mean? And sort of ended up hijacking the music for starters and sorted that out. And she said, right, no, we're not listening to that. We'll put this on. So Billy X was with us. Billy is great. She's a fantastic dancer, and she spends the whole night on the dance floor. And she sort of came up to me, whispered in my ear and said, Tina, can we change the music? I said, why? Because this is shit. And so I just went, okay, fine, let's just fire up my phone. Let's put the Spotify playlist on. Whack, 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 whack. Right, left her to it. She was bouncing around all night like a rampant rabbit on batteries. It's like someone had put blooming lithium-ion batteries in her. So that was good fun. We then went off and had a bit of a... Well, we won't go there. That was good fun. This is a moral upstanding programme, this is. We compared etchings. So we had a wild night, and then we decided we'd go back, and we all got the nibbles halfway home. So we stopped at this McDonald's. And this McDonald's is up near the showground, just south of Scampton.
Right, okay.
Right. So you can picture it, can't you? You've got 4 T-girls, a couple of couples descending on a McDonald's at 2:00 in the morning, and the local constabulary were taking more than an active interest. They pulled up, and they obviously sit there and wait, don't they? And they obviously look in to see what's going on. This officer came in, and I put my foot straight in it. I went, oof, men in uniform, gorgeous.
Were the last words you heard, taser, taser, taser?
Listen, I'm keeping out of politics when it comes to that sort of thing. I weren't holding a mobile phone up. Right. But then the lads turned up. The loud exhaust brigade.
Oh yes.
No.
And we were quite happily chomping away on our Big Macs and our various other things. And... so on one hand, we got the police, and we were thinking, are they sussing us out to see if we're drunk? Possibly because on the way back later on, there were tits in windows while we were overtaking each other. Acting like a bunch of leery people back in the 90s between raves.
With your Max Power magazine.
FHM, darling, let's get it right. So we had a bit of a giggle, and these lads are obviously... white boys, and you could sense there was a little bit of tension. So I thought, fuck this, I'm going for an apple pie. So I ordered this apple pie and a coffee. And the dress I was wearing didn't leave a lot to the imagination. Chloe's dress didn't leave a lot to the imagination either. I'm not being funny, but, you know, Timu's size XL is not XL on Chloe's tits.
No.
So we did have a giggle, and we had a right time. So, but seriously, there's quite a few events going on at Mirage this year. They really have. I heard their their New Year's Eve party was amazing, evidently.
And it's
brilliant.
so diverse. They have Secret House. They do Secret House there now.
They do.
Secret House parties, which are really cool.
And I think they've got they're in bed with doing swingathon, swingathon.
Yes.
Because, of course, I suppose swingathon's not a million miles away, is it?
Well, no, it's not. But fair play to, you know.
Yeah.
And then, so that was that. And then, just to wind up the year, we finished off with a Christmas party. So we all decided, our crew, to go and descend on a vanilla pub and have a Christmas party. And those of us that like to present differently did. We had a lovely, safe time. We did a Secret Santa, and we did say this is a vanilla venue. The Secret Santa wasn't vanilla.
Oh no! How could you mix the dark side with the light side, Tina?
Quite easily, if you know a lot. And there was lots of clandestine pushing of things around tables covered in wrapping paper. But the atmosphere was fantastic. We did have a giggle, and as I say, I love the venue, and we spent probably. We finished about 3:00, and I think me and Chloe and a few others were still there. Just
AM or PM?
PM. It was afternoon. We went for lunch, Sunday lunch, basically, Christmas lunch. Food was amazing. The Unicorn, East Bridgeford. Really nice pub. And we just had a thing, but there was quite a few, how could you put it, locals in there.
Yeah.
And do you know what? They were lovely.
Yeah.
Didn't bat an eyelid. And just goes to show how society has really become so much more understanding and
Which
inclusive.
is so good, isn't it? I love to hear that.
I mean, I'd like to say as well, for when you're planning your buy two night here, that obviously with the power of the podcast, we have people listen all over the country. And I think what's really nice is we've got a hotel, the Hampton Hotel, literally 500
I thought you said
yards.
that was supposed to be secret.
It is secret.
The chase is good as well.
I haven't told you that it's the Hampton.
By Hilton.
No, you've ruined it.
By the railway station. About 3 minutes walk.
You've ruined it now.
And the car park directly behind.
You've ruined it.
We had
24 hours on a parking
one of our
app.
volunteers, bless him.
Have I ruined it?
Yes, it was a code. Hampton. Nobody would have got it as Hampton.
Oh, you mean the Hamptons?
The
as in
Hampton.
New Hampshire?
The Hampton.
In America?
You just ruined it now. You ruined it for me now. It's a secret hotel. Nobody knows it's the Hampton by Hilton. You could call it the Hilton by Hampton. That was a code.
The Hilton by Hampton's a code?
Yeah, that's a code. Nobody guessed that it was the Hampton by Hilton if we call it the Hilton by Hampton.
Oh, now this is just getting ridiculous.
Are you talking by two or Hampton by?
I'm talking bollocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologise for the behalf of myself. You can obviously tell by the state of panic in Mr. Naughty's voice that he's surrounded by dust and building.
I think
if anyone's out there and they fancy coming round with a feather duster and giving them a hand, they will be more
please
than
do.
bloody welcome.
Absolutely, please do.
I'm clogged up with sawdust. I'm high on no nails.
It was the wood filler.
Yeah.
Billion was doing wood filler yesterday, and it's Mr. Curious Dubster gave me.
Yeah, but when I walked in, you screwdrivering off the top of a tin of odourless paint, and you were sniffing that.
Yeah, it's got to that stage.
There's been a lot of fumes going on. We said yesterday, didn't we? We'd be high as a kite with everything that's happening. But
so what else happened then? So that was November, and that was wacky races at the Mirage Club. Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas happened. In my work, Christmas happened. It was one day I had off.
Oh,
bless you.
So I made up for it on New Year's Eve. We went wild.
Where did you go?
We went to our local, the Naughty Pineapple. Went in there for a couple of hours. Somehow I ended up in an apartment with a gentleman. We won't go there. And then we went off.
You can't just say that quickly and just move on,
and then from there, I think we disappeared to the Rainbow and Dove. We actually watched the countdown. Was it the Rainbow and Dove or the Dover Castle? And then we all descended on Helsinki.
Yeah.
And do you know what's lovely about this community? One of my friends was there, and I said to her, and I knew her background, and I knew the difficulties that she has with her private life. And I says, what's happening then? How are you going to get home? Because I knew the trains weren't running.
Yeah.
And she said, I'll be all right. I'm waiting till 8 o'clock in the morning. I went, you daft cow. So she ended up back at ours, and we had toast, sobered up until about 8 o'clock in the morning. And then we all went to bed.
That's so nice.
She got off home safe. And I think we surfaced about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But, we had a wild New Year's Eve.
I love that whole thing that people just look out for people. It doesn't matter whether you're a stranger or you've known each other for months. It's just people care.
And this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to circle this back around again, just like all good comedians do. You end up with friends that you meet in clubs that become friends for life, far deeper than friends sometimes that you have in your own worlds, in our social world, away from this one, the naughty hobby. And at the same time, there's reach out, and you can just message people and say help. And people will be there to give you advice and support.
Absolutely.
And be there for you. when you thought you were on your own.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
And the great thing is as well, it's like our reach out room on the V2V Discord, is if somebody messages us who wants to talk to someone, let's say a T girl that they're into dressing, we might not be the most equipped person to talk to them,
but you can facilitate solutions.
We know somebody who is, no
You've
matter
done it to
what
more,
the
you've done it
situation.
to me before now.
Yeah.
How do I get around this one?
But you were a massive part of that, Tina. You were a massive part of that, building that.
Yeah, but Mr. H, I mean...
Yes.
Oh, bless
Mr.
him.
H,
He is the legend.
There's some other great people on that Discord group.
Yeah, we've got... our admin team are just the best.
I do sort of sometimes throw curveballs into the conversations and stuff, but I've been remarkably well behaved this time.
We're just sitting back waiting for it, Tina, to be honest.
No. There's no secret bombs this time. Life's too short and there's far too much shit going on in the rest of the world. Let's have a giggle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, too right. Yeah. Absolutely.
After ruining that Lady Gaga song on Thursday night. Yeah.
Was the video evidence of that one?
What? Ooh la la, I got a wonder bra.
That one.
That's not the one, yeah.
Yes.
That's all
I've
over.
seen the footage.
That's all over Instagram. It's quite hilarious, really.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Peter Kay's misheard lyrics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Staple the Vicar.
Yeah.
Making love in a femidom and all that
That's
usual
it, yeah.
rubbish. Yeah, they're the old golden oldies. Mine's a new one. It's even better.
Yeah.
Right, and on that note, I think we've spoken far too long.
Yeah.
The club opens when?
So we open on the 6th of February.
Yeah, right.
Friday the 6th of February.
Yeah.
We're going to hand
We didn't say it'd be finished. We just said we'd be open.
We're going to hand people a paintbrush as they come in.
A duster.
A duster,
A duster.
Times to wash their own glasses.
The gentlemen all get one of those guns of no nails.
What, for packing stuff out? What are the ladies going to get?
Mr. N, what are the ladies going to get?
I've not thought this through.
You didn't, did you?
No,
wrapping paper.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But I know one thing, as I said to you before, I don't think it would have felt completely diverse and all encompassing, I think is the word, if you hadn't have joined us.
No, absolutely.
So a huge thank you to you.
There was only ever one person that we wanted to be involved.
No, stop it, please.
It's true, honey.
Oh, by the way, Alternative Awards, 26th of June, 2026 at the Athena.
Well, yeah. We'd like to get more involved with that.
Yes.
You haven't got time at the moment. This year you are absolutely battered.
Yeah.
I know we are.
But local venues like the Naughty Pineapple are getting involved, the Lifestyle Lounges, most of the key players. Last year, it was literally a pothole in the road. This year, it is an absolute sinkhole. It's massive this year. There's hundreds of people joined up.
It's just brilliant.
And Naughty Pineapple's just round the corner, so it's perfect.
Last year I did do the after bar, but I've also got something else
we know
lined
about
up.
the after bar.
I've got something else lined up as well this year, but that's a secret for the moment.
We had a lovely message from the Naughty Pineapple, just wishing us all the best and everything.
Oh yes, huge thank you to the Naughty Pineapple.
Yeah,
and we recommend anybody go there. It's good fun, and it's such a well-run club, and it's such a social.
It's so welcoming, and
there's other venues around. Don't forget those. I mean, the Attic at the moment. Purple Mamba.
Yeah.
God rest.
That's
Chris,
absolutely.
Sad loss to the scene, but at the same time,
we want to do a whole show for our listeners that don't know. Chris sadly passed away just before Christmas, and we were absolutely devastated.
You're recognising that separately, aren't you?
Yeah, we want to do a whole show.
We do.
Dedicated
to that. The Purple Mamba was such an important part of Vanilla to Vixen. Chris and Amanda, we just absolutely adore them, and the fact that Chris passed so suddenly, and we only saw him, didn't we? What was it? 7 weeks before. And it just happened so quickly, and it's weird because us going on our journey as club owners now,
Yeah.
following in the footsteps of Chris and Amanda.
Legends.
Absolutely. And you know what's happened to Chris, and it's there's probably not a day gone by
You
since
don't
December.
secretly think, do you?
No.
You suddenly something flashes up and you're thinking, oh, crikey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Not wanting to leave on a sad note. We'll leave
No,
on a
Not
funny
at all.
note.
Not
On a
at
funny
all.
note.
But
So
we are going to do a proper tribute
Yeah.
to Chris and tell some fabulous stories.
And we'll get Sideshow Bob on.
Yes.
he's legend, isn't
the
he?
lovely Bob.
Bob with his kilt.
Yeah, bless him. So
Yeah, absolutely. And so let's finish on a high note, Tina.
on a high note.
Yeah.
So there I am in a nightclub. Right, I've just washed my hair. I washed it 6 times because I've got about 12 different wigs. And this girl comes up to me. She goes, "Your perfume smells amazing." And I said to her, "Thank you very much." She says, "Wow, are those real?" Pointing to you know where. And I went, "No, love, they're not. Do you want to have a She says, "Can I have a feel?" Help yourself. Yeah. Anyway, she gets closer. She starts sniffing me. She goes, "That perfume is absolutely fucking amazing, love. What is it?" I says, "It's Blue Skies." She went, "Oh, who makes that? Is it on TikTok Shop?" I says, "No, it's on Comfort, love. It's from Fabric."
And on that note, brilliant. Tina Vonteese making Procter & Gamble a high fashion accessory. Only Tina could do that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Is that my brush over there?
yeah.
We're going to carry on now. We're going to carry on now with the painting. See you everybody next time.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, let's get the nail in nasty now.